Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm going to be making a remake for my FlightGear video I made about a year ago. So in this video I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth. I'm going to be telling you guys how to fix some issues you guys are getting. And I'm basically going to, in general, be going more in depth. I'll be showing you how to add aircrafts and all the rest. So the download links in the video description to download FlightGear. And again, I explained this in my other video. It's a totally open source flight simulator. It's 100% free. It's cross-platform for all operating systems. And it is a really great flight simulator for beginners. I want to throw this out there. Some people are saying it sucks, and it doesn't necessarily suck. It's just a free program, and you do get what you pay for, I guess you can say. This is free, so you're not going to be getting an amazing flight gear, or flight simulator, I should say, experience. This is more for beginners. Before you go and buy a flight simulator program, I would go with FlightGear just to get more comfortable with the flight simulator experience, and then when you get your equipment, you'll be happy with flight simulating. That's kind of what I'm doing now. So if you head over to FlightGear's download page, flightgear.org/downloads, you'll have a download page. You can download it for whatever operating system you're using. And right off the bat, some people are having issues with it crashing. I'm actually having this issue now. FlightGear 2.0 does not work on my Mac as for now. It works on my MacBook Pro, but not on this iMac I'm using right now. So it's still really glitchy. I recommend using the 1.0, not 1.0, the version 1 of FlightGear, just because the 2.0 is still in beta series and it's still a little bit glitchy. Well, I shouldn't say a little bit, it's really glitchy. And really the only difference is they improve the graphics and have a few more features that really don't matter that much. So before I go to the downloads page, I'll just show you my specs. I don't know the greatest specs. I have a 3.06 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo, 4 gigs of DDR3, 1067 megahertz RAM, and I have a NVIDIA 94M graphics card. So I don't have the best system out here, but it's plenty good for playing a flight simulator program. Now, if some people are having frame rate issues, there are graphic settings on it you can adjust. I'll show you that in a minute on your splash screen. You can adjust the graphics so you can get a good frame rate. Myself, I get a pretty good frame rate on fairly high settings because, again, this isn't the most heavily graphic interpreted flight simulator program, so you don't need to go out and buy a gaming rig for this. This will work on any standard computer, assuming it's fairly new. It's not some old computer from 2006, basically what I'm saying, or older. Okay, so anyway, let's go to the download page. I'm going to be downloading this for Mac OS 10, and it does require at least 10.4 Tiger, so if you're below that, I'm sorry, this will not work for you. And again, there's all these different OSs. They have Solars, FreeBSD, so it's pretty relative to, it's pretty good in the Linux community as well for as far as Linux goes. So it takes me to the sourceforge.net website where I can download it. So you can see it has a whole list of different releases. Now this is the 2.0, and it is really glitchy. This is the one that crashes on me all the time, and I can't get it to work on my iMac. So the one I would download is these ones down here. Get a stable version. Make sure it's not too old, but really, as long as it's make sure it's a stable build, and you should be good as far as the crashing goes. So that's how you get FlightGear. Let's get into the game. Now, like usual, I don't prepare my videos and I don't launch programs ahead of time, but this is the icon. It's pretty casual. Okay, so I added a custom aircraft here. So this is your splash screen. This is where you can customize a few things. So aircraft, I can choose, search for them. These are all the ones I've added in. It comes pre-installed with, I think, 12 aircrafts. And then you have all your tabs down here of different options you can do. You can position your aircraft. This is the airport. Customize that as well. I'm just going to go to the San Francisco one. This is the default one. And it doesn't have every airport in the world. Sometimes, if you notice, you go to a different airport and you're in the middle of the ocean. It's kind of confusing. It's kind of weird. But that's because you've never downloaded that area. You can go on FlightGear's website and you can download different areas on the maps. You can download the whole world. But it will require quite a lot of, I fail at grammar, quite a bit of disk space. So just watch out for that. Anyway, here's your settings, your performance settings. 3D clouds are really stressful on your card. My card cannot handle 3D clouds. It gets really choppy and glitches a lot. So this is basically where there's not really any adjustments as far as like a slider bar. You can choose adjustments like that. It's more of a checkbox type stuff, so it's more minimal, but there you go. So let me choose a Cessna aircraft because I don't want to get too fancy. And let's start our flight. So I'm on dual display right now, so I notice it's a little bit more glitchy on dual display for some reason. These maps come up. These maps are basically show you where you're positioned. I'll show you in a minute how you can get the maps displayed. I'm going to just drag these over to my other monitor for a second here. Let me mute my volume because I'm sure you don't care about the sound effects. So this is your cockpit view. Can't really see much outside, but anyway, you can view different views up here. Like I got the map. Just go through that. There's me positioned right there. I'm the little red plane. I don't know if you can see that very well. Anyway, press the V key to toggle views. I like the back view for this plane at least. Press the B key to release your brakes. I think they already are released. And then, bear with me here. Press the page up key to increase your engine here. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. I fail at steering right now. So just continue to press the page up key. And I'm failing at staying on the runway right now. Like the other video, you go off to the right. You can just steer by using these keys right here. Try and get back on the runway. I know I should be. And I'll continue pressing the page up key. And I can press the down arrow key to raise my... I'm really failing, guys. I'm really sorry about this. I'm really unprepared for this video. I'm a very bad flyer right now. Really, really bad. Try and get this plane in control. So you can see the graphics aren't that bad. I mean, for a free flight simulator program, this is great graphics. I'm not complaining at all about this. Yeah, I'm climbing too high. I don't know why I'm flying so much. So let me turn around a bit. Don't want to waste your time and take forever, but I'll turn around and show you the beautiful land. Shut up, buzzers. Let me just mute this. I don't care. Anyway, there's the land. There's the hills in the distance. You have pretty realistic everything. I'm going a little bit too sharp in the controls. I never played this forever. Sorry about that. So there you go. This is FlightGear, a free open source flight simulator. Now the video's not over yet. I showed you the program. There you go. And all aircrafts have different controls. On this one, you use your arrow keys to control your joystick on the airplane. You press the page up key to adjust your throttle, and you press the slash key and the period key, or the two arrow brackets, to steer your wheels on the ground. So there you guys go. Relatively, they're acceptable graphics considering it's free. It's just to get you trained more in the flight simulator experience. I don't know where my map is, if I could show you. There it is. There's the little red dot. Anyway, let's just quit out of this. File, quit, and you can reset to take it back to the runway if you crash or anything. So that's pretty self-explanatory. They're flying. Just play around with the controls. They're fairly simple. So now I'm going to be showing you how to install aircrafts. Now, again, I'm a Mac user, so if you're using Windows or Linux, this is probably pretty similar. I never experimented this on Windows before, but just search it on Google. Do Google search. There's probably another tutorial on how to do that on Windows or Linux, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it on the Mac platform today. So just head over to FlightGear's website at flightgear.org. And just click on, where is this again? Let me just Google FlightGear because it is on the link. So you just go into the aircrafts Okay, it's flightgear.org/aircrafts-2.00. Okay, now you can just choose your aircraft. There are dozens and dozens and dozens and hundreds of them. I like getting a jet type plane. This one looks pretty cool. Not that I can fly it or anything, but let's give it a whack. So I just choose your Miro to download it from, and Chrome will start downloading it. And while that's downloading, let me take you to the folder. So after it's downloaded, you want to go to your applications folder, and you want to locate where the FlightGear application is. Right click on the application, show package contents, go to contents, resources, and go to the data folder, and go to the aircraft folder. Now you don't have to go right into it, you can just stay in this data folder, unzip the file, and you'll have a folder here. All you need to do is drag the unzipped folder that's inside the zip file right into your aircraft folder. Now, if we go into our relaunch FlightGear. Now let me just, what's that plane called? Okay, so let's go back into FlightGear. And now if we choose our aircrafts, we will have, start searching for it. There it is. There's the aircraft we just added. So that's how you add aircrafts. It's the same technique for land, except you go to your map folder, I believe was. I'm not too sure. But that's how you do it, guys. Hope I told you enough in this video. But again, if you're having problems, just look it up in forums, do a Google search, or drop me a line or video response, and I'll be happy to help you out. So guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you check out my channel for more great tech tutorials. And until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.